Hey everyone, Sweet Johnny Cage here, back with another guide for Bloodborne. In part 11 of the full playthrough walkthrough, we're going to go through Castle Cainhurst. Castle Cainhurst is an optional area that is only accessible once you receive the Cainhurst summons, which can be found on the gurney that you spawn in at the very beginning of the game, but on a return trip to Yosefka's clinic. The way you do that is to go through the Forbidden Woods until you find the shortcut back to behind Yosefka's clinic, enter, and then go through the clinic and find the summons. I covered that in my Forbidden Woods walkthrough, but in case you missed the item, I will show you the location now. If you've never joined me for these styles of walkthroughs, this is a Let's Play style video, so I'm recording as I play and as I speak. I'll edit out any deaths. For example, Abratus, Daughter of Cosmos, took me 14 attempts, so I edited all 13 of those deaths out. You may hear a little bit of background noise, but I did my best to clean that up. I'll show you my stats. Currently level 63, 25 Vitality, 21 Endurance, 23 Strength, 30 Skill, 7 Blood Tinge, and 7 Arcane. I have some souls, or some blood echoes, so I'm going to go ahead and purchase some blood vials. Just sort of catch us back up. I use a lot on Abratus. I am primarily using the Blades of Mercy, that's at +9. I also have a Hunter Axe +6. I have that just for like clearing out large swaths of mobs. Then I'm using the Crow Feather Garb. And then for Cainhurst, you don't really need much in terms of items. I can't remember if anything there does frenzy damage, but having sedatives doesn't hurt. Okay, so let's go ahead and warp to the first floor sick room, and I'll show you where the Cainhurst summons can be found. You will need to have access to Hemwick Charnel Lane in order to get transported to Cainhurst Castle. So just keep that in mind. If you haven't done Hemwick Charnel Lane already, you will need to do that first. Alright, so back in Yosefka's clinic, you would go through here, provided you have everything open, and then these summons would be on this gurney here. Alright, so assuming you have that, let's go ahead and warp back to the dream real fast, and then we will head to Hemwick Charnel Lane and get things started. I'm going to warp to the boss lamp just because the transportation method to Castle Cainhurst is a carriage that picks you up from a very specific intersection. So let's go ahead and warp. Maybe it's this gravestone. Yes, Witch's Abode. I wish they somehow labeled these gravestones a little bit better. I can never remember what's where, aside from the first gravestone. Okay, so like I said, you need Hemwick Charnel Lane open. You don't need to have defeated the boss or anything, but it does make things a bit easier if you do, because you have access to this lamp, which is very close to the transportation entrance. Alright, you gotta kill some enemies, but luckily, since we have a +9 Blades of Mercy and we're decently leveled, this is... Oh my god. Jesus, lady. This is a little bit easier. Okay. Wow, this guy heard us from all the way over there? That's surprising. Alright, get some blood vials. And now there is a really suspicious looking pillar over here. I'm just dragging this guy's corpse all around. I'm gonna kill this guy just... Oh, that was him. Thought I would kill him for some blood vials, but that's okay. So, again, you need the Cainhurst summons, which is in your key items. So it's this right here. You need that, and then as long as you have this item, you can walk up to this pillar here in Hemwick Charnel Lane. And then as soon as you do, you don't even have to press anything. A cutscene plays, and a driverless carriage appears from the other side of the broken bridge. And it's very mysterious. There's no driver. The horses are kind of moving on their own. And it appears out of nowhere. It's crossed a broken bridge. And so we're going to step inside. I'll skip the cutscene. Oops. We go inside the carriage. I'm going to skip the cutscene. And then we get a loading screen. And we arrive on the other side of the broken bridge at Castle Cainhurst. And you'll notice behind us, the horses seem to have been dead for a long time. And they're covered in snow. And it's unclear how we got here. But on the other side there, that is Hemwick Charnel Lane over there. Okay, so let's go inside. You don't have to worry about opening this door. It mysteriously opens for you once you walk up to it, almost as if we are being invited in. We did get a summons after all. So there's a lamp right here. This provides us safe transport back to the Hunter's Dream. There is a building over here that has an elevator inside, but it's locked for now. This is a shortcut that will open up much later on. There are a number of these Bloodlicker enemies here, and these guys are quite deadly. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to my non-transformed state with my Blade of Mercy. I'm going to do my best to parry these guys, because they deal a lot of damage. Ooh, wow, yeah, see what I mean? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, dude. I think I'm just going to have to fight him straight up. There we go. Man, sometimes when they die, sometimes they spawn maggots, so you gotta watch out for that. There's another one here that we'll take care of. And we're trying to make our way over to the door. That was some good damage there. Nice. Okay. Warm Blood Gemstone, nice. So we are going to clear out this this courtyard here. Just be careful because there are a lot of Bloodlickers. And they sort of appear in groups, and you want to be very careful. There's also maggots kind of swarming all over the joint. So you want to be careful of them. I'm going to try to come over here and work on these guys. I'm afraid of aggroing these two, though, but I think we're okay for now. You should also notice that the Bloodlickers here are mostly... not sure the best way to describe it. They're not healthy. That sucked. I don't know how that... I must have been like a pixel off. They don't look very healthy in terms of like having a lot of blood inside them. And that's because Castle Cainhurst is long since abandoned. So it's just a little interesting lore tidbit to keep in mind. Nope, that didn't work either. Oh, would you calm down? Sweet Jesus. Alright, maybe these things can't be backstabbed. I've never really tried to do this. Why does everything in this game have a butthole? I don't understand it. That's such a weird detail. Okay, cool. So that's these Bloodlickers done. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the other ones to the other side of the door. We should be able to get these guys one-on-one, hopefully. Yeah, just kite him back. Oh my good lord in heaven. Well, we should respawn at the lamp, so that's not too big of a deal, but that was crazy. These guys deal an absolute ton of damage. Alright, unfortunately I died again, so I lost some echoes. But that's okay. We're basically back to where we were. Oh man, I really love to get these guys alone. I don't want to have to deal with two of them at the same time. Hello? I always forget about R2 on the Blades of Mercy. I always forget about that ability. Kite him further back. Hopefully the other one, yeah, okay, so the other one does not show up. That's nice. Wow, Bloodlickers do unbelievable amounts of damage. Okay, so that's one down, and then we have this one still. Very cool. Come over here now. Get this treasure. I think this is just a blood gem. Oh, more numbing mist. It's interesting because not much in Castle Cainhurst heals. I'm curious why they give you so many of those. Alright, so let's go ahead and work our way down here carefully. There are maggots down here that we have to be very, very mindful of. So this Bloodlicker should aggro to us. Jesus Christ. Yeah, as you can see, there are maggots here, so gotta try to deal with those carefully. Right? Over here. Wasn't there another blood liquor over here? Yeah, he's over there. Okay, there he is. Definitely want to take care of him before he sort of wakes up and realizes what's going on. Cool. Alright. It's funny, they have this interesting death sound that's very reminiscent of an enemy in Dark Souls, actually, now that I'm hearing it. I have to think about who it is. It's an enemy you kill a lot. Oh. Yeah, so here comes another maggot, so you gotta be careful. Man, what is that death sound? I can't remember. Damn, what is the death sound? Like, who is that for? I can't remember. It's like a humanoid sort of death sound. Hello. There you go. Can't remember who it is. It sucks. I'm usually so good with audio cues. Damn. This thing is in the worst possible stance. Okay. Man, what is it? Oof, oof, oof. Yikes. Maggots deal so much damage in this game. It's crazy. For something so small, they're so deadly. Oh, it's the sound of the ghosts in Dark Souls. Yeah, they have the same death sound as the ghosts from New Londo Ruins. Oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, there's just so many maggots here. And they're guarding a Tempering Blood Gemstone level 3. Okay, so now that the courtyard has been cleared out, let's go ahead and go into Castle Cainhurst. And Castle Cainhurst is a lot more fun than the courtyard, so don't worry. There's a lot of cool enemies in Castle Cainhurst. A lot of lore-rich enemies for certain. And again, the door automatically opens for us. Very spooky. Okay. So as we enter, we can see basically a maid scrubbing the marble floors. And, you know, the maids don't have too much health, but when you start killing the maids, you'll begin to notice that there are other enemies around here in the form of ghosts. So you have to be very careful and always mindful of your surroundings, because when the ghosts start coming out, they can jump you if you're not careful. Alright, so the chest over here. With the Haitopalash. It's a cool sword that also turns into a gun. Get a madman's knowledge. Yep, there you go. So there's a ghost. Yeah, they're really cool. So the ghosts have daggers. And yeah, once you sort of notice one, you'll begin to notice the others. They're usually guarding the maids, but don't always appear right away. Oof, yikes. Yeah, and they have these two-handed daggers, and they try to come after you. But they sort of fade in and out, and they are crying, and it's sort of alluded to the fact that they're crying because of a massacre that happened here, which is why the blood liquors have appeared in the first place. There was, I don't know about a war, but there was a slaughter that happened of all the vile bloods here in Cainhurst. And so, all these maidens are very, very sad. Yep, there we go. If you hear crying, chances are there's more ghosts around. Okay. Maybe she's upstairs. All right, let's head upstairs. And then the ghosts will just kind of keep coming out. But always watch your surroundings, because chances are, like, they're very symmetrical in their placement. So if there's like one on one end of a room, chances are there's one on the other end of that same room. And that means that they're gonna try to follow you around. All right, so we've sort of we're gonna go down this hallway, but not just yet. All right, so these guys here are surprisingly deadly. These are like little guardians of the castle. All right, so we're gonna go down there. Not just yet, though. Instead, we're gonna come over here first. Yep. And there's 3 in this area, so we gotta back out carefully. Regain some stamina, and go in again. Nice. Thank God for the L2 on the Blades of Mercy. Okay. Over here, you can see a ghost here as well, and then there's another one on the far end of the balcony. Let's take care of her first. This little servant guy. Great. Bloodstone chunk. Blood vial. Okay, and now it's time to go through that hallway that we saw before. Castle Cainhurst has only made me want From Software to make a Castlevania game, because they just nailed it. Alright, in this room there's a lot of hidden ghosts that you gotta watch out for. But they are invisible to start off with, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, so there's already one behind us, as you can see. It's where they sort of like come out of nowhere. Yeah, and now they're all here. They're funny like that. And there's another one here at the entrance that we just somehow walked right past. I'm a little unclear if they're always around or if they've got to be triggered. Okay. Go ahead and open this chest. Get yourself the noble dress, which Ariana, the woman of the night, wears. Come through here. Now we're going to start dealing with gargoyles that sort of come alive without you noticing. So I recommend taking this upper path here, because then a gargoyle is going to jump down. Yep, right there. Luckily, these things don't have a ton of health. But they do sort of jump down from like unsuspecting locations if you're not careful. Yep, just like that. That's why I recommend going the top method, or the top route first, because that guy can jump you really easily. Okay, cool. So to the left here we have a spire that we can go up. And then this is an enemy. You can knock him down. Another bloodstone chunk. Just be careful though, because he's going to try to get back up, so you may run into him on the staircase. Yeah, he's back there now. Cool. Alright, now that that's done. The gargoyles, if you're not careful, they do have an attack that sort of sounds like a wind tunnel down at you that you got to watch out for. This is an enemy here. Oh god, yeah, they have a grab too. I can't believe I just got hit by that. Yeah, so the wind tunnel attack you gotta be careful of, because it can knock you off course really easily. So back in here, there's this little dude in this hallway. I mentioned an enemy when fighting the Celestial Emissary. This is who I thought I was going to run up against, so I sort of mixed up my locations. Okay, so he drops a couple blood vials for us. We can come in here. And then we're coming very close to opening this shortcut downstairs. Yeah, there's a couple gargoyles down that path there. I don't want to deal with them just yet. Alright, so we're going to open this chest, and then we're going to send the elevator down. This is the Vile Blood Register, which is more or less a Covenant item. But we can come in here and take the elevator down to the surface. Yeah, so this is a Covenant item. Several emerald. Yeah, these have to be hacked files. This is crazy. But basically it just indicates, you know, who's playing online. But now we have the shortcut activated down to the surface, and the lamp is right over here. So we now have really quick access from the lamp. So let's go ahead, head back up, and then we'll go down that path with the 2 gargoyles. You should always send the elevator back down. This way you don't have to wait for it when you come back. Whoops. And back outside. Alright. So this path is a little tough. There's a couple gargoyles waiting for us here. If you're lucky, you can knock this one off. Yeah, that's the wind tunnel attack. We were lucky enough to be able to knock one off, though. Cool. Now we have the Executioners set. So the Executioners are the folks who basically invaded Cainhurst and massacred all the Vile Bloods. Alright, let's head back inside. And there's a ghost here. Alright. And then there's a staircase. If you look where the point of my hat is, there's a staircase there with an enemy with a candelabra. And that guy can curse you. And when you'll have like a rune on top of your head. And I think you take double damage with that rune. So you have to be very, very careful of that guy. Basically, oh shit. He spits darts at you through like a blowgun. I guess blow darts they're called, right? Alright, so you gotta be careful of the ghosts, as always. You don't want to let them get too close. Oh god, I thought I was gonna be able to hit both of them. I'm playing like an idiot right now, which is good. Alright. Cool. Another couple ghosts here. And you want to watch out for ghosts that have a red eye, because similar to the ghosts of New Londo Ruins and Dark Souls, those ones basically screech and can summon other ghosts to you. Alright, so we're basically coming within range of the Blow Dart guy now, so we gotta be kind of careful. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do now... Shit. Yeah, now I have this rune on my head. There's the screeching ghost. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, so this just makes the ghosts even more aggressive towards you. Now they do this crazy screeching attack. Come on over. So I just want to kill this ghost, and then we're going to run to the dude with the blow dart. Alright, so we're going to run to this guy. We're going to avoid a couple ghosts. You want to run in a bit of a zigzag just to kind of knock this guy down. And kill him, and then work on a few of these ghosts. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. So you gotta be very, very careful with what you're doing. I'm gonna run through, actually, just to kind of get myself to safety, get a better angle. Alright, a couple more hits. Alright, great. Alright, so this is a really easy treasure to miss, is this chest here. Who's still crying? Do I have more ghosts? Yeah, there's this one. There's a couple more, actually. Alright, so there's that one. This one breaks those chairs for us. Okay, That's all the ghosts in the room. All right, so yeah, that chest is really easily missed. And the way you get it is to actually come up this staircase and then roll onto the table. And then you'll be able to come to the other side. Great. And this is the Evelyn. The Evelyn, unfortunately, I can't use it because I don't have high enough stats. You need 18 blood tinge in order to use it. Guns in this game all fire at the same speed, but Evelyn is just like one of the sickest looking guns in the game. You basically shoot from the hip with this thing, and you just like fire on an angle, and it's really cool. It does decent damage. It scales with blood tinge, but unfortunately I can't use it, but that's okay. Alright, so just checking over here. Yeah, wasn't sure there's a corpse. So we're gonna go up the staircase. Okay. And then there's like one of these rapier guys here you gotta quickly take care of. These guys have high stagger, so you gotta watch out. If they start fighting back, it can be quite dangerous. There's another blow dart guy over there. So quickly loot this. He fires in really quick succession. So we're gonna come over here, and then we're gonna just jump onto his little staircase here, knock him down. Wow, how did you land up there? That was crazy. All right, kill him. We've got some maids to kill. Great. There's another one over here. Cool. Oh, another blow dart guy. He's up there. Okay. Let's go ahead and take care of him. Great. Ooh, hey, how you doing? I heard him. I didn't even see him coming. Alright. So, let's go ahead and loot everything. We're not going to head outside just yet. Got a couple more enemies to take care of. Great. Cool. Oh. Nice. I'm glad we're picking up blood vials. Alright, bloodstone chunk there. There's nothing over here. Policia are outside. Alright. Cool. So there's no outside exit on this side. Right? Okay. This area gets a little confusing because we're actually about to open up a shortcut. So I just like to make sure I've covered everything. Right. Great. Okay. So you can hear people crying on the other side. That should indicate to you that like there's more going on here. So we're going to come out here, and then very carefully we're going to drop down to these ledges. Loot this for some quicksilver bullets. And then I'll walk over here, drop onto this ledge. This is where those two gargoyles were, so now we're on the other side. Alright. Coming up here does aggro a couple gargoyles, so we gotta take care of them. Hopefully we don't get grabbed like last time. There's another one. Come on, pal. Yeah, this is the wind tunnel thing. You gotta watch out for that. Alright, cool. Great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside now. But there's actually 2 places to go from here. But we'll just clear out this area first. There's quite a few ghosts in here. Alright, another one here. Yeah, this is... She holds her own head up. That's pretty cool. This is why I think From Software should do a Castlevania game. This area is just so nuts. It's so creative. Alright. there's a little dude with a cane over there that we gotta watch out for. So let's just kite this ghost over here. Great. Oh, man. Yeah. Shh. Come on, dude. Oh, my God. I've actually never gotten hit by that attack. The scream puts you in a bind, but I've never had the follow-up happen. Okay. That sucked. Okay, back inside here. Let's go ahead and take out these ghosts again. I didn't kill anything on the way back. I just ran, so when we open up this shortcut, there's going to be quite a lot of enemies on the other side that you may have already killed. Just fair warning. Alright. Aggro this one again. Yeah, actually, let's go over here. Oh, no, we can't. You gotta... Oh, I guess we can. Yeah, alright, cool. This will at least get her closer to us in the meantime. Oh, she's in a hurry. How you doing? Alright. See if we can get them to hurry up over here. Great. Okay, cool. Another headless one over here. Treasure chest here. I think this has another set or a weapon or something. The Executioner's Gloves. I think Executioner's Gloves are a Chalice dungeon item. No, it's a spell. I've really never done magic builds in this game, so I'm always sort of surprised at what spells are. Okay. Cool, now we can open this chest here. For the knight's set. Very cool. And then... Right, this is not the shortcut just yet. The shortcut's on the other side. Alright, cool. So let's go outside again. And now we can fall down here. Go up this roof. Across here. And we're going to go inside that window in a second. But a gargoyle is going to drop behind us for sure. I think. Level 10 Kin Cold Blood. Yep, there he is. Okay, cool. So let's go in here, go through the window. Alright. Just checking to make sure there's no enemies here. Right. Pull the lever. This is going to move some bookshelves in Haunted Mansion style. There you go. Okay, so this actually brings us back to the first area. But it also does some other things. I gotta kill this guy again. Yeah, I gotta take care of him. Oh, he's not dead. Shit. Come on, bud. You gotta go. Sorry, I didn't mean to waste so much time killing these things, but it's important that we do. Yikes. Ladies. Jeez. Believe it or not, a ladder has opened with that shortcut. But this is why it's important to kill them, because they're going to try to prevent me from going up the ladder now. Oh my god, dude. I can't get them into a good group. There we go. Okay, great. So now that they're all dead. Whew. So this is the staircase that will bring us up to the library. And now that we've moved this bookshelf, a ladder has appeared that will take us up to the roof to the boss. So basically, if you die, you're going to start at the ground, take the elevator up, run, kill the dude on the little staircase, the blow dart guy, and then you're going to come up here up this ladder. Okay. Go ahead and open this chest. There's a lot of treasure here in Cainhurst. Get the warm blood gemstone. And then I'm not 100% certain if there's anything down here, but we're going to check. Yes, there's a treasure goblin. Cool. I think he drops chunks. Yeah, 2 chunks. Okay. Great. Just checking all the little alcoves for treasure. Okay, perfect. So we're on the opposite side of the chest now, which was right over here. Great. Now let's go back outside. All right. And then we have some work to do up here. So there are a couple of gargoyles that are going to drop down here. This red-eye guy is a bit of a menace, so you want to take care of him as quickly as you can. Get the knight's wig. You can hear another gargoyle, yep, flapping over, a couple of them actually. Okay. Great. That was a nice combo on him. Okay, could loot the red-eye gargoyle. A couple twin bloodstone shards. Now we're going to come down here. Go ahead and drop. And then we can circle over here. And then... yeah, there's nothing back here. But we're going to drop onto this. And then we're going to run across. We're going to drop again. A lot of platforming here in Cainhurst. Okay, great. Then we're going to drop one more time. And then there's a corpse here with the treasure. Another level 10 kin cold blood. And we can come up this ladder. If you're ever getting invaded in Castle Cainhurst, go up this ladder. And then you can survive the fall all the way down. So if you basically backstep and hold R1, you do an attack that'll deal enough damage that will kick the enemy off the ladder. Okay, Bold Hunter's Mark. And now it's time to fight Martyr Logarius. Just checking for any other treasure. Okay, Martyr Logarius is a really hard fight. It may take me a few attempts, but he can be parried, and he can actually be parried out of the air. So he's an old man with a big scythe, and he has one big attack that you have to, or one like weird mechanic that you have to be very aware of. He will sometimes put a dagger into the ground, and while that dagger's in the ground, he's basically invincible. The dagger has 1 HP, so you just got to run up to it and press R1 and break it. But breaking the dagger will not stagger him, so you have to make sure you do it either after he attacks you, and like is sort of in a weird like neutral pattern, or that he's very far away from you. Everything else can be parried. He can send out big red skulls with some sort of spell. You just want to avoid those at all costs, pretty much. He can either send out a big one towards you or like a whole swarm of them. All right, so I'm going to go back into my untransformed state, and we're going to fight Martyr Logarius. All right, here he comes. This is the big skull. But this is the skull channeling, so he sends basically like a cloud of skulls to you. And even though he's old, he's very fast. You really got to watch out for him. Yeah, So that's another wave of skulls that he can send out. Here's a swarm. He's gonna fly to us eventually, yes. You can see that he glides. He ain't no slouch. Definitely want to use the pillars to your advantage. Ugh. He's got, like, several abilities that can hit you hard enough to where even if you parry, you can't recover quick enough to the riposte. So that can be a little frustrating to deal with. And unfortunately, you have to be close to him in order for him to do, like, normal attacks. Yeah, here we go. Oh, he's backing up. Come on, dude. Why are you backing up from before? And he can erupt. If he sends out one skull, he's going to erupt it. So you got to be careful. Ugh, yeah, just like that. I'm trying to demonstrate the parries to you, but unfortunately he's just not doing them. Come on, dude. Usually he flies right to me. I don't know what's going on. Jesus. Sadly, you can't push him off the ledge. You have to, like, you can't just ring him out. You have to do the whole fight. There's no shortcut to Martyr Logarius. Do an attack that I can parry, bro. Come, what are you doing? Screw it, I'm just gonna go in. Yeah, that one is parryable. You can parry him right out of the air. Oh, cool, we got the riposte on that one. That was close enough. Alright, so now that he's below 50%, he's gonna buff. Yep, just like that. So now he starts using the dagger. I'm trying to bait him into throwing the dagger down. This way you see what it looks like. Oh no. Oh man, I meant to parry that. Alright, so here's the dagger. Puts it in the ground. Little AoE. Let him run towards you, and then once you're sort of able to get around him... Oh man, see, you can parry him out of the air. I just wasn't quick enough on the riposte. Holy shit. Oh my god, dude. Please leave me alone. Oh my god. Jesus. Okay. Oh, yeah. I thought I was able to lock onto him. Guess not. He's probably gonna dump the dagger again. Shit. Yep, there he goes. Alright, so let him come towards you, and then we're gonna run to the dagger. Just like that. Unfortunately, he's still pretty close to the dagger, so that's not good. Come on, you can do it again so quick. While the dagger's in the ground, there's going to be daggers in the air that start flying towards you. As long as you're moving, they'll never hit you. Jesus, dude. Yeah, I can't get away from this guy quick enough. Believe it or not, the attack where he flies through the air is like the best one to do. Alright. Yeah, so I guess he's not invincible. He's just like really hard to hit because of all the daggers flying around. This is risky. That's okay. Come on, dude. Ugh, yikes. Yeah, I gotta get out of here. I don't want to die. Alright, so let's go ahead and destroy the dagger. Perfect. Alright, so that should be it. Yep, that's Martyr Logarius. Really fun fight, especially for like a decrepit old man. Upon killing him, we get a crown. Which, oh, it actually spawns over here. Don't forget to pick this up. This is extremely important here. We get the Crown of Illusions, and we also get a lamp. But we're not done yet. We are not done with Castle Cainhurst. It's curious that Martyr Logarius is sitting on this throne on a random rooftop. And you may be wondering, what is he guarding? Well, if we put on the Crown of Illusions, we can see it is one of the precious secrets of Cainhurst. The old king's crown is said to reveal illusions and expose a mirage that hides a secret. And so Logarius donned the crown of his own volition, determined to prevent a single soul from stumbling upon the vile secret. What visions did he see, sitting serenely upon his new throne? Well, let's go ahead and wear it. Wearing the crown reveals the illusion of Cainhurst in that it opens up basically the real throne room of the castle, which is just behind what Martyr Logarius was guarding. So there's a lot of secrets in Cainhurst and a lot of lore to uncover, and the Crown of Illusions helps us do that. So we'll see it here in a second. So the blizzard comes, and it goes just as quickly as it appeared, and we see a giant new structure. You don't have to wear the Crown of Illusions anymore. You just have to wear it that one time. And of course, if you want to do like some RP build or something, you can wear it as well. The stats on it really aren't that great. Cool. So now that we've done that, we can go ahead and put on our peak mask again and then go in. And inside of here is Queen Analise of the Vile Bloods. And we are going to pledge our fealty to her. And I'm going to skip all of her dialogue.
I claim no subjects.
But I'm going to skip all of her dialogue and just sort of get to the point here.
Or get thee gone.
Right. So the Neil dialogue should come up somewhere over here. Neil. Okay, great.
Yet what is...
All right. Swear oath to the Vile Bloods.
If I...
Swear Vile Blood oath.
Spreading corrupt.
And then we get a rune, I believe. We get a few things.
Now we...
Yeah, so we get the Corruption rune for the Covenant, as well as the Cainhurst badge. We get the Respect, and you can offer blood dregs. This is like a PvP sort of thing. I'm going to leave for now. And don't forget that there is now an additional lamp for us. But, most importantly, we want to get the Unopened Summons. The Unopened Summons is a Cainhurst summons, but it lacks an addressee. So we're going to give that to a very, very specific person. All right, so go ahead and light the lamp. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to give this summons to Alfred, who is still standing just above the entrance to the Forbidden Woods. All right. So let's go ahead and level up really fast, though. Oops, nope. Right, so I'm going to start putting points into Blood Tinge, actually, before... Actually, no. Yeah, I'm going to put points into Blood Tinge just so I can start using Evelyn, because it's just a cool gun. And then I'll start putting points into Arcane for my Blades of Mercy. Now that that's done, though, let's go ahead and warp to... I guess... Let's go to Cathedral Ward. It's really the quickest way to do it. Or, not necessarily the quickest, but the most direct. This way you can actually see where Alfred is in relation to everything. Starting from the Forbidden Woods. I don't know, the Forbidden Woods is confusing looking, so I don't like to do that. Cool, alright. So from here... Oh, she's back.
Ah, you've been... There you are, again.
Oh, I thought she was going to go die. That's weird. Wonder what happens now. Okay, I think now she's going to go die if we were to reload, but we're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to go see Alfred. I spent so long in the previous walkthrough, like, trying to figure out why she wasn't dying. I guess it wasn't time yet. All right, let's go ahead and run up these stairs, and then we're going to hook a left to go down to the Forbidden Woods. I guess we should kill this guy. Yeah, why not? You can never have too many bullets. And there's another church doctor down here. Great. Okay. Let's come down here, and then there's going to be like a big platform that Alfred is standing on. Oh, this is the streets. I always do this. I'm so sorry. I always make this mistake. It's funny, I usually edit it out too whenever I start a new guide. But I'm not going to do that now. That's okay. Okay, so Alfred is in the second left-hand turn. Right, this makes sense. Okay, ignore the church hunter. Or the church guardian. I can never remember their names. Okay, come down here. And now Alfred is going to be standing right here. So we speak with him. And then we give him the unopened summons. He gives us the wheel hunter badge, as well as the church bow. And then I'm going to go ahead and use a bold hunter's mark to reawaken at the lamp. Great. And now Alfred will go to Castle Cainhurst to confront Queen Analise. So Alfred is an executioner. Even though he uses the Logarius wheel, I don't fully understand why it's called that if he's using it. But he's going to go kill Queen Analise. He goes a bit crazy. So let's go ahead and return to the Hunter's Dream, and then we're going to go back to Castle Cainhurst. And we will kill Alfred. He is a tough fight, though, so just be prepared. He's a hunter, just like us. I think it's this one. Yeah, so let's go to Vileblood Queen's Chamber. And unlike the Bloody Crow of Cainhurst, this lamp does not get disabled because Alfred is still friendly to us, even though he's gone a little crazy.
Look, I've done it. I've done it.
Yeah.
Pushed and pounded and grounded this rotten siren into fleshy pink pulp. There, you filthy monstrosity. What good's your immortality now? Try stirring up trouble in this sorry state. All mangled and twisted, with every inside on the outside for all the world to see.
Alright, so Alfred's gone a little crazy. We can inspect the chair and get the queenly flesh. And if you like, you can speak with him. And he can be canonized and all that. Don't forget to speak with him for the roar emote. And now we're going to kill him. Alright. Cool. So just get ready for him. Yeah, he has a gun. The Logarius wheel is a little weird. It's just straight up weird. You can parry it. The attacks are sort of lumbering, so they're not too hard to detect. Yeah, his gun really doesn't do much damage. There you go. Okay, and then I'm going to transform and just go in on him. Ooh. Oh my god. That was really close. So the transformed one, I think builds Frenzy or Bleed. I kind of can't remember. It's not good, though. There you go. What just happened? That's happened a few times with the Blades of Mercy for me. Right. Okay, so he should be dead now. We're very close. Very close. Alright, and Alfred is down. We're not done just yet. There is still more to do. Okay, killing him gives us the Radiance rune. I'll just double check to see if there's any treasures that I might have forgotten in here. For some weird reason, I think there is. Maybe not, though. This room reminds me of the path that leads to False King Alant and Demon Souls. It's kind of like a big castle staircase with like a lot of little cubbies. Just double check here. We'll use the other lamp just to get back. No? I really feel like there's something on these steps here. I could be totally wrong. I just just feel like there is. Okay. You know, let me just check the other one just to be sure. We'll just walk up the stairs and use the lamp on our way out. No, I guess not. Okay, no big deal. So what we're going to do now is, provided you have cleared out the Healing Church Workshop or Upper Cathedral Ward, you will be able to, and you've killed Abraetas, daughter of Cosmos, you can now use the altar that Abraetas was, I don't know about guarding, but sitting at for sure. So let's go ahead and warp to Altar of Despair. So this is the Abraetas boss room. If you have not found Abraetas or killed Abraetas, just check my channel for the guide. It's the previous section of the walkthrough. Okay, so here at the Altar of Despair, we can take those queenly remains, right here. What remains of Analise, Blood Queen of Cainhurst, the pinkish lump of flesh remains warm as if cursed. All hail the undying Queen of Blood. So you can place the flesh here, and then time flows in reverse for the scrap of flesh. And now, Analise has been resurrected. So basically what this does is it makes it so you can still continue to offer dregs to Analise, even if you complete Alfred's questline. So Alfred's always going to kill her, provided you give Alfred the unopened summons. But you still have a way to restore her. I think this is really the only known use for the Altar of Despair, if I'm not mistaken. Altar of Despair. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so I think this is the only... yep. Analise, this is the only one that you can restore, but as you can see here, she has been given flesh once again. She doesn't really seem to, like, understand that you've done it, I don't think.
Closest of kin.
Yeah, so she doesn't really know that you've restored her. It's a little weird, but it makes sense because if time flows in reverse, she wouldn't know. But yeah, so that is it for Castle Cainhurst. That's like that's as full of a walkthrough as you're going to get. As long as you've killed Abraetas, you can restore Queen Analise and continue to offer her blood dregs. But that's it. That is the Castle Cainhurst walkthrough. In the next walkthrough, we will go through the Nightmare of Mensis, which is technically like the last area of the game. You know what? No. We're going to go through the Nightmare Frontier next. The Nightmare Frontier is also an optional area, but it'll give you basically the last chalice that you need in order to do like the rest of the story chalices. If you want to get the platinum in this game, you have to go through certain chalice dungeons. And you get chalices for defeating certain bosses, such as Bloodstar Beast, Amygdala, Abraetas. So we're going to get our last big chalice. You find more chalices within the chalice dungeons, but we're going to go get our last big chalice from an actual boss in the main game. I'm going to warn you now, I'm not going to do the chalice dungeons until the very last thing we do in this game, aside from killing the final boss. I'm not a big fan of chalice dungeons, and I honestly, myself, I have to look up the order in which to do them, because they can be a little confusing. But I want to show you how to defeat every boss in the main game, so we're going to do the Nightmare Frontier next and take down Amygdala. Make sure you have gear with good frenzy resistance, such as the Graveguard set or the Crowfeather set. Okay, but that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Bloodborne, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm Sweet Johnny Cage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.